Hello everyone, we are back here at StarLadder Hearthstone kickoff season. We have one more match to come, the grand finals between Firebat and Kolento. Orson, how are you
Best
doing?
of
Who do
seven.
you think is going to take the
Yes.
crown?
Oof. This is actually very, very hard. I said before the break that Firebat had a tough time against Kolento. That was the case a bit further ago in the past, but recently, yesterday actually, he actually beat Kolento 3-0 in the
Wow.
Arkham Team League. Or not in the Arkham Team League, but in a tournament. And I think that um, Firebat is actually one of those players who are like super super good when it comes to planning for like one of these matches, like what to revive and like he know like both of these players knows for sure like every card in their opponent's decks by
Oh
now,
yeah.
since you're not allowed to change any decks. Uh, so this will probably come down to who has the better lineup because of that revive deck. Actually, both of these players are equal in skill, in my opinion.
I think so.
So I really think it's gonna come down to the lineup here, and
Yeah,
of
and the
course
Firebat
RNG.
has done his homework for sure. Like he knows already what he's going to revive and everything. That's like there won't be any hesitations from either side. I think when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah,
There's
for
so much on
sure.
the line right here. This is the grand finals. They are prepared. Let's say that. Um,
Yeah, I mean, Kolento has done so well in past tournaments. Like both of these players are like they're such beasts. Like they don't feel any pressure coming into a grand finals like this, and that's what makes them so strong. A lot of players, when they get to the grand finals, they sometimes choke really hard. But both of these players have taken so many tournament wins. Like Fireball has taken like back-to-back Gfinity wins, and like Kolento has just been taking a lot of like different tournaments. They're not afraid of anything, and they're certainly not afraid of each other by now. A lot of players are like, I don't want to face Kolento, I don't want to face Kolento, but I don't think Firebat thinks like that.
no,
He's not afraid of Kolento according to me. I don't think he is. No,
neither of these players are afraid of anybody. They are
no.
absolutely they are some of the best players in the world, and no strangers to situations like this. But they've been in the finals many times. If we were to list all the finals these guys have played and all the tournaments that they have won, we would be here all day.
Yeah. And there's been a long time since I've actually seen a best of seven between two players. It's usually just best of five, even in the grand finals.
Mhm.
So best of seven adds another layer of skill and removes a small layer of RNG from the series, in my opinion.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I think we will see the better prepared player win here, which is often not the case in best of fives or best of threes.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I'm personally, I'm hoping. I don't really have a favorite here. I don't have like I hope this guy wins or that the other
No,
one wins. But I really want
no.
to see it go all the way, like maybe 4-3, one way or another.
Yeah, I'm not
Especially
biased in the
watch this
slightest
way.
here. To me, they're both great players, and I hope for the better player to win this and not the luckier one.
Yep. Let's hope that this won't be decided by Boom but RNG.
Yes, please. So we see that Firebat brings the mage, the hunter, and the warlock. Really solid lineup. Probably the lineup that I would have picked myself in a tournament like this. Kolento bringing, of course, as we saw in the previous game, warrior, hunter, and rogue.
Mhm.
I do have to give the edge to Firebat lineup wise, because he has freeze mage, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah,
There we
freeze
go.
mage it is. And freeze mage is actually it's not a favorite matchup versus the dank meme warrior green patron, but it can actually take wins if your opponent doesn't draw his armor smith, or if you deal with it very efficiently with Frost Nova Doomsayer or something similar.
Yeah, I've seen some of these games also be decided by fatigue and just like early on, if there's some armor smith action going on, just from the mage point of view, just decided early to go for the fatigue and execute that plan. It can work sometimes.
Yeah. I actually had a fatigue game in Archon Team League, or not Archon Team League, but it was one tournament. I think it was the HCC Recharged, where I actually got to fatigue with Freeze Mage versus Tank Meme Warrior.
Wow.
And it got decided by him having only a Fiery War Axe remaining in his axe and kill me one turn before I could kill him with fatigue damage. So it's like it's super close if you played really good with Freeze Mage, but it's even less close though if the warrior plays this perfectly. It usually comes down to the warrior not wasting his armor smiths, just waiting with them and getting those double whirlwinds effects while you have a lot of minions on the board to secure yourself that health lead.
It's quite skill intensive in that sense. I feel like it used to think that it's warrior has this amazing hero power. He can just armor up a lot and just win that way. The mage will never have enough burn. But there's so many things that go into consideration here.
Absolutely, and I think that this Cone of Cold, I'm not sure exactly what he replaced with Cone of Cold. I believe I've seen one Blizzard, one Flamestrike, one Cone of Cold build from the Archon players. And I don't think the Cone of Cold is more useful than an extra Blizzard or extra Flamestrike in this matchup.
No,
certainly not an extra Flamestrike.
Yeah, certainly not. What like you want 2 flame strikes. If you know that you're playing against Freeze Mage, I mean, you know that you're playing against Patron Warriors, I would definitely play two flame strikes. And it might be something that Firebat has considered, that it's likely that there's gonna be Patron Warriors around in this tournament. So there might be double flame strikes. But like you said, I'm also really interested to know what is the card that you didn't make it there, since there's a Cone of Cold.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Blizzard. It might be something different, but I've seen other Arkham players play with one Blizzard and one Cone of Cold. But I'm not completely sure, so I'm not gonna say anything for sure. But this hand from the Freeze Mage is not very good at all right now.
No, it's no
he's really lacking up. He can't even play the Cone of Cold there because he will give that Acolyte an extra draw.
It's really bad. Like what he wanted to have here is something like Arcane Intellect, for example, but it's just not there. Turn 5 ping pass doesn't look good.
I don't agree with the ping though, because I think the ping would be more valuable on the pirate here, because that it's not gonna burst down a warrior without using Alexstrasza first. So not removing an armor is not very useful, but pinging that
ping in the face, yeah, that's like what even less.
Yeah, pinging the pirate here could actually have set up for a Blizzard if his opponent had a Taskmaster on the Acolyte.
I really agree with you there. Like that ping on the face didn't seem to do anything at all. But I guess maybe Battle Rage is a consideration, so he didn't want to damage the pirate.
That's actually true. The Battle Rage.
Seems like the only explanation to me.
Yeah.
Right,
but it would have set up for a good Blizzard, but it would have enabled a slightly better Battle Rage.
Yeah.
So I think I can understand this play here.
Yeah, Emperor coming down from Firebat there, but how much does it get done? I mean, all he has right now is well, he does have Alexstrasza and Pyro, but there's not really that much like combo stuff or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
This
I mean, it was really only the play though. He didn't have any other play there, in my opinion.
There was nothing else to do, so it's not like it was a bad decision to go for that.
Yeah, and now he's gonna ping the armor, which is correct for sure, I think.
Yep. I agree, because after the Death Spite is gone, the pirate is gonna go down to 2 anyway, and then it's gonna die to the Blizzard.
So I think this might be Armorsmith time, actually.
But he has to be expecting to see some AoE next turn. It's a bit unfortunate for him not to have that Battle Rage right now. If he had a Battle Rage, he would go
absolutely.
for it for sure. Like,
but I think he would play it anyway, because playing the Emperor here is really, really bad. So he's gonna draw first. I think that was a mistake, because if he Whirlwinded first, he could have gotten Battle Rage and gotten the value from the Acolyte as well.
I was thinking.
Because now if he Whirlwinds, then it will the Acolyte will die without getting any Battle Rage value. But maybe he wanted something else. What could he have wanted by attacking first? I'm not sure.
Seems like he really wants to keep the weapon at least.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes... Yeah, I mean...
You should go fast here if he's gonna whirlwind. If he
Yeah.
might pick up the battle rage right now. Okay.
I like the fact that he attacked first to deny... Actually, I'm not sure if because now if he would have whirlwinded first, he would have given him ice block for sure.
Yeah.
And I think the 2 ice barriers are better, so maybe giving him the ice block was the play there.
Yeah,
Because you always want your ice blocks first. I mean, you
overall,
always want the ice barrier first.
Overall, it seemed like a misplay there to first attack with the Acolyte and then one afterwards. I'm sure he had some kind of... Because there's less battle rage now. It's still gonna be good.
Yeah, so I think it's time to just get as many minions as you can for the whirlwind, armor, and battle rage effect.
Wow.
You need to play the ghoul here though, right? If you want a battle rage.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You get 1 more armor as well.
Well,
Because-
execute is happening on the Alexstrasza, but I don't see it.
You can't afford it. Yeah, you only have 4 mana, right?
Yeah, so then he couldn't. Yeah, he can't play that. Yeah, there's no way to play it because. But
No, he needs to play execute and
battle
rage. Yeah.
yeah.
Might even considering playing Acolyte for 1 more armor and 1 card. Instead of playing the battle rage. Yeah, and that's what it's gonna do here.
Okay.
So
It would have been a lot of cards. I mean, he still has a lot of cards.
Yeah, I mean he can. I think it's not too bad to draw there 1 card. Ooh, in rage. Maybe he wanted to play that as no, probably not.
I think you say it's the
there.
Chrome.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet with the Chrome. Ugh, and just nothing. I mean, Blizzard looks like the only option.
Yeah, you need to get rid of that armor smith before he gets even more minions on the board. Maybe. Oh, this is so painful for Firebat.
It really is.
Yes, he needs to pick up card draw here for sure.
He hasn't had any card draw all game.
Antonidas would not be a bad draw here, considering he used an execute already. He has no weapons and no minions on board right now. He has the Frost Nova as well.
Do you just Chrome face? I think you do.
I think you do as well.
It's gonna be down
Room
to...
is one of the harder minions for... it's kind of like a Ragnaros, but not as good. But I mean, you can't really kill it with burst because it has so much health. Like 8 health is too much to waste on a minion with burn.
And he's going to use the Pyro here for...
Honorable Suzuki.
Honorable Suzuki. There we go. Pyro knowing that there's nothing...
I mean, I would probably have played that game out because he did have a Frost Nova, and if you can get a Antonidas up with Frost Nova without it being able to get removed, that's insane. So he did have some chance in that game because, yeah, I mean, he did use an execute early on. But,
yeah, he just execute the Alex.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to show more cards. I mean, there are some cards, like, actually they should know all the cards, so I'm not sure what I was thinking there. Maybe he just thought the chances were so slight that he didn't want to be bothered with it. Just move on.
Yeah. The deck lists have been the same, and these guys actually played in the winners bracket finals before this, so they do know they're very well like familiar with what the other one's playing. So maybe there was probably no reason to try to hide something if you had, let's say, a heal bot or.
Yeah.
Like, no reason to hide it at this point, or try to hide it because it would not be successful.
Exactly. So now, if he wants to, he can play Freeze Mage again, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Or does he have to wait until?
I mean, yeah, the Freeze Mage is available, but I think because it's like Conquest with Revive, I believe Kolento would have the option to play the Warrior again.
Oh yeah, exactly. The Freeze Mage is still in the game because it hasn't taken a win yet. So Kolento can play the Green Patron again.
Yes. I wouldn't blame him for that, but does Firebat expect that?
Yeah, this is where the mind games comes in.
This is also where in Conquest sometimes. Some
oh, it is a rematch. Wow. Firebat is not pleased with this.
Oh, it is.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is So unfortunate for Firebat. He's face palming a bit or something. And that's a really good hand from Kolento, by the way.
I can't see the stream right now.
Oh, never mind. I'm drunk.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching the stream. I was like, I mixed up my Skype window and my browser. Wow.
It's
Okay.
fine. I was still deciding on the game stream. I'm like,
Okay.
huh?
I was like, wow.
What is I missing? Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're still thinking about their mix, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if I was Kolento, it would be tempting to go for the warrior again. Maybe Firebat will try the freeze, because a lot of players do stick with the same class.
Yeah, so it did decide to play the freeze mage again though, but Kolento is switching it up to Hunter, Aggro Hunter. Firebat is one of those players who likes to keep Ice Barrier in his starting hand, and there are like a lot of freeze players who thinks that, and a lot of freeze players who just goes hardcore mulligan for the 2-drops Mad Scientist.
Yeah.
Here.
I would have went for that, because he knows that it's a face hunter. I don't really like to keep that much against mid-range hunter. Or you just rather have something else to do, like you pick up this scientist straight up. But the way that this the face hunter matchup works, I think it's quite good to just play defensive, play hyper defensive, just keep removing things, use the hero power as much as you can when it makes sense. And I think that's actually a good keep with the backer, if he chose to get it. I didn't quite see.
Yeah, it's okay if you have a 2-drop, but if you don't have a 2-drop without the coin, it's pretty painful. You can lose a lot of card drop potential by not mulliganing. But it worked out this game.
Yep.
Because he's gonna be able to curve out perfectly here next turn with a ping and secret.
It's really nice. He can play the scientist might die here, but if it survived, he can play the ice block from his hand first. Because what you really want to do is you want to secure to get both of the barriers.
Absolutely, and he can actually secure that himself, even if it doesn't die. No, even if it dies. No, not he.
No, he kills with a weapon right now.
Oh, he will actually kill it. Wow. Would you kill that?
I'm not sure. Probably, yeah, because he knows that
he got it anyway.
Barrier anyway, by the way.
Yeah.
Because he knows that that scientist would be getting a trade with his scientist in case it survived. So that kind of protected Kolento's scientist now. Because there would have been a trade, because Firebat knows that there's like explosives. There is also that snake trap, but still.
Yeah. Wolf Rider coming down, hero power.
Yep.
This plays mana efficient as possible, easy turn for him.
Yep.
This is not too bad though for Firebat, because he does have that second Ice Barrier and a ping for the Wolf Rider.
Oh yeah.
So I think I actually like the position Firebat is in right now. He's gonna be about 30 health again after this turn. He does have Frost Nova to stall. He does have a Flame Strike. No Alex Strasser inside right now though, and he needs that because he doesn't have any burn in his hand right now except for that Pyroblast.
Now this is where it happens that Kolento doesn't have any more minions, so all the damages that he's doing is kind of not so well sustained.
Absolutely. And you don't really want to use Arcing Golems either this early, because you ramp them up.
Not this early, no.
Cone of Cold. Oh, he's just gonna slam the Antonidas. I like that play. It's really solid. Buys you a lot of time.
Kolento is forced to kill it right now.
Yep, for
There's
sure.
no way he can leave it up.
But how do you kill it as efficiently as possible here?
Oh, man.
I guess you have to Arcing Golem here.
I guess so. Yeah,
just
probably
do it.
The bow with it. Oh, he can quick shot and.
Yeah, but don't you, like with these few cards in hand, like you want to keep the quick shot for card draw.
Oh, that's also a good point. Yeah.
So he decides to trade here with bow.
Yep.
Playing around Alex Strasser a bit at the same time.
Yeah, it's a good call to use the bow here.
Yeah.
You want to keep the minions around as long as you can.
Ooh, that was a really good draw from Firebat.
It really was.
Really needed that.
He was running out of cards.
He's looking for Alex Strasser right now.
He might be able to even end this without the Alex Strasser, with the Pyro and Fireball already in his hand. If he picked up a second Fireball, he would have 22 damage.
Was that a snake trap or a freezing trap? Snake trap, right?
I'm not sure. I missed it.
Okay. Ooh, Owl is not bad here. He's gonna be able to deny a draw. Use the unleash as well to get rid of it, so he can quick shot next turn.
What?
Oh,
no
he
silence.
leaves it up.
Silence creeper. Go face for one. Crayfish.
No space.
Okay,
so I'm kind of surprised he left that up. Not like you're never gonna get more than like at most 2 dogs in this matchup. So using it for 1 dog there just to protect your minions, I think it would have been okay.
Yeah.
Especially since you have that quick shot.
Okay. Yeah, but here he gets to draw a card with it. But
yeah, but he
already
can't kill
he
that.
has enough now. Because that Emperor is actually going to connect to face unless Kolento chooses to quick shot it. So that's gonna be 5, and with the Pyroblast.
Isn't it? It can be freezing, right? Or
no, they are aware of the traps in the other player's deck. Firebat has done his study, I'm sure.
Okay.
He knows that there's only snakes and explosives, and he tested for the snakes on the previous turn.
Okay, yeah. So then he knows for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
he has to quick shot the Emperor here, or he will lose for sure. I mean, he's probably still gonna lose, but. Oh, he does make that. That's not an easy call to make, I think.
Yeah, not at all.
But it's a good one.
So yes, we're gonna see a flame strike here, and let's see here. If he pings, he will have 16 damage next turn because of the reduction. Yeah. So ping is correct. Just Ice Lance is not necessary here.
No, not at all.
Only 1 card in hand.
Yeah, and he might pick up the Frostbolt for that. Oh, there we go. Wolf Rider. No reason to do the kill command here. Waiting for the beast. Another ice block. Pyro, ping.
I think that ping. Pyro and ping for sure.
I wouldn't even hate if he traded. I don't know. Maybe that's too bad. I mean,
let's see here. That. You have 16 damage right now in hand, and 17 with a ping if you decide over the course of 2 turns 18. No, there's too many turns in the ping.
I think there's too many turns. If he could set up like a 3-turn lead or something like if the ping was enough, but exactly. It's not enough here. It's not that meaningful to deal that 1 extra.
Ooh, abusive. That's a really unlucky draw there for Firebat. I don't know what it needed. Maybe something like Lothab. No, I don't know. Like, this is Arcane Intellect.
Oh, that's
he should draw lethal here with the Frostbolt.
Frostbolt. Or the second Ice Lance would also do it.
He could actually have lethal still if he plays the Thalnos and pings it.
Yeah, probably not.
I actually would have done that myself, probably.
He can still get the draw next then, I guess.
Yeah. And even if you... But now, if he plays a Lothab...
Oh!
Wow.
My god, the draws. That's so bad.
Yeah, Firebat just concedes here. He knows there's nothing he can do. That was quite unfortunate getting those minions there off the top in the end.
Yeah, not the top decks he wanted. The top decks that Kolento wanted. Abusive into abusive. No minions on the board, no chargers in hand. But that's kind of how I would expect it to go. I think Freeze Mage is heavily favored against Face Hunter. It's not that big of a favorite against mid range, but against Face Hunter, yeah. Because Face Hunter just runs out of stuff. Face
Hunter is way easier because you can deal with this charger by pinging. They're not so sticky against Freeze Mage Hero Power. So the Firebats decide to stick to the Freeze Mage here, and against Rogue, this should be another good matchup.
Good call by Firebat there, reviving
the
mage. Huh. Well, nothing too exciting yet for either one of these players.
I mean, this is... Just keep the Acolyte here. There's, like, you don't need anything else here.
Not even the Frostbolt?
No, I don't. I never keep Frostbolt versus Rogue.
Okay. There's a lot of things that you can kill with it, like all the first 3/3 or first Shredder. Personally, I really like keeping 1 Frostbolt. Just to deal with the first minion that comes out.
He didn't keep the Acolyte. Oh, he did keep the Acolyte.
He did. Yeah, he kept the Acolyte and the Frostbolt also.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't hate throwing it back, because now it looks like he might end up hero powering on turn 2, which is certainly not something you would do.
Yeah.
Scientist would be way better than than like the Frostbolt in this situation.
Doomsayer, not the worst draw, but he needs
Yeah,
some card draw here.
for sure.
Playing an naked Acolyte on turn 3 is not the best thing you can do against
No.
Rogue, because they have so many answers for it, especially when they play an SI like this.
Oh, one turn late with the Loot Hoarder.
Yeah, that would have been actually really good.
It would have been nice last turn. So, is there any Doomsayer play? Would you consider Doomsayer here?
Let's see here. It's turn 4 coming up. I think that Doomsayer is probably not a good idea.
Okay.
But
I would at least think about it. I mean,
yeah,
it's kind of hard to clear it because just with the deadly poison, it's not enough.
I mean,
to,
it's
just
so
with the
good to
backstab,
play
it's not
Doomsayer here if it doesn't have that backstab fan or. But there's so many answers. Backstab fan, sap.
Backstab fan is going to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it does stop the Violet Teacher from coming down, so it's not all
Absolutely.
bad for him in the end. Without that play, there would have been a Teacher already. Now he obviously can't play it.
I mean, there's no other play. I mean, he's considering the pirate or what? What would the pirate do here? The pirate would just if he can save a backstab here actually by just using pirate and Fan of Knives.
Yeah, if you don't save that.
And the hero power. I think that's fine actually.
Yeah, it's pretty good, I think.
I like that.
But do you need it? Because he still has 2 backstabs in his hand.
Yeah.
How valuable are those?
The backstabs are pretty okay actually. Against when they freeze the board and like play. Oh, it's actually.
I'm really surprised by this.
He's just sacrificing that.
It's like I think that just burning a backstab there because the fan needs to get cycled anyway.
I mean, I understand his play that he wants to keep the pirate because the pirate is like super good versus freeze mage because it actually enables you to charge that oil combo. Yeah, I mean, the Fan of Knives is not that good, so at least he could have used backstab Fan of Knives there.
Because I feel like Fan of Knives is something you want to cycle anyway. And keeping that 3-3, I mean, there's no bad things that can happen from keeping the 3-3. He's kind of low on minions already. So
oh, wait.
Extra minion.
I think he misplayed here. Yeah, he misplayed. He backstabbed before attacking the Loot Hoarder. That means that he got to draw that guaranteed secret that he could have top decked off the Loot Hoarder.
Yeah, I mean, it's still like...
that is actually a weird sequencing error that I wouldn't expect from Kolento.
It is. And you don't see it very often. Like it's a rare situation, but yeah, making him draw first from the Loot Hoarder would make it more likely for him to draw the secrets into his hand.
Exactly. So you need to deal with the Violet Teacher here, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
actually,
you coin of
exactly. You could stall here because you have the Flame Strike with the Cone of Cold. But maybe he's thinking about just not using the coin at all because he has the Antonidas in his hand for the Frostbolt Icelands combo on turn 8.
This play actually works out better for him since there's no more minions in Kolento's hand, so clearing the only ones that he has is very valuable.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That is such a good top deck.
This is probably the best card he could have hoped for.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think there's anything better.
No.
Ice Barrier. Getting popped here, putting Firebat at exactly 29 health.
Okay, well, that's not very exciting. Do you go for card draw here? Acolyte ping maybe, or
I think that
Frostbolt ping.
You actually want to put your ice block and ping here. Yeah.
Ping the 1/1.
Yeah, ping the 1/1. I think that you want your ice block in play here.
Okay. I would really kind of like to see the Acolyte come down. Even if it just soaks 3 damage, that's kind of cool. It is weak to the last backstab if he doesn't ping it right now.
He's gonna ping his own then. His own Acolyte if he's playing this.
That was like the first play that I saw. But your play would have worked out fine too. Oh! Wow, that's interesting.
Oh,
he really wants to keep his life total.
Okay, so what he's doing here is he's actually forcing him not to use oil here. Because if he oils, it's a 50-50 that he will get on the on the frozen minion. The reason I would like to keep the acolyte is because he has a spell power. His spell power on the board. So I would like to like flame strike first, and then I play my acolyte when I have an ice blocking tag.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's fine. Play. It's not really that huge of a difference.
Yeah, good call by Kolento. They're not playing the farce here into the flame strike.
Yeah. So.
Cone of Cold and Secret, maybe?
Absolutely. This is a really good Cone of Cold.
It seems good.
Kills 2 minions.
And it's almost like Kolento will be forced to playing more...
Wait, what? Oh, it's actually... Wow, okay, so... this means probably that Kolento is not running Healbot in his deck. And Firebat knows that. He doesn't need all his bursts to face. So that's if he's not running Healbot, that's actually a valid play. But if he is running Healbot, then I think that playing the Cone of Cold there in a secret would have been better into a Flame Strike.
Yeah, Firebat is getting really aggressive with removing the minions. Oh wow, he's gonna get an amazing Flame Strike here.
Yeah, this is insane. But Kolento is going to get 2 draws because of that Thalnos on the board.
What he needs to pick up is the sprint.
Absolutely sprint. So Flame Strike here. He could actually just ping as well and play a Thalnos spell power Cone of Cold if he wanted to.
Oh wow!
Wow,
That's
he actually gets it again. Wow.
Well,
Kolento, please.
Not over yet. If we didn't find that sprint right now, I think it would have been almost.
Yeah, it would have been over for sure. But now a Drake as well. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna see a Drake here for sure. He's trying to cycle in. He needs that low tab. So he's trying to cycle into that low tab here by playing Drake. Oil, really good pickup as well.
But Firebat knows that the Pirate was already played, so there's no more charges left. So if he keeps clearing the minions, the oil can't hurt too much.
Yeah, for sure. So he has used both ice barriers, right?
So
yeah,
I think, yeah, he has. So he can't play the ice block.
Yeah, you can't play the ice block here. You're just gonna go ahead and freeze. Oh, he doesn't even freeze. He's no respect for the oil.
This looks like an oil turn to me.
Wait, how much damage is this really? This is like...
It's a lot of...
this is so much. 3, 5, 8, 16, 17, 24, 29. Is he 1 damage off?
No,
I think he's actually 1 damage off.
Is he 1? But remember the spell powers. I think he might have. Or is he 1 off?
I calculated the spell power. I think it's 29. I might have been 1 off.
Okay, let's see.
He is 1 off.
Yeah, he is 1 off. You are correct.
Never lucky. Did you think he miscalculated that? Because he played that so fast.
He might have, because he's pausing right now.
Yeah.
Like, oops. It seems like one of those moments to me.
He's thinking, damn you, Forsen.
Listening to you. Oh, Forsen said it's lethal. Yeah. Wow, going for the sap there. Well, I believe he has to play the ice block from the hand now.
Yeah, this is... I mean, that wasn't a real... Like, I think he's not too sad about that sap. He still has a good clear here.
Yeah, it's the cone and trade. What to do? That sap wasn't like all that amazing. I mean, sap can sometimes be hard to use against the freeze mage to get like great value from it, because we are past the Doomsayer turns already.
Yeah, I think he wants to get... he wants to trade here instead of pinging, because he might want to play an Emperor here, because he didn't have lethal last turn, and if you kill the spell power, he's probably not gonna have lethal.
That is true.
The next turn, unless it top takes something else.
Like a second Davis, right?
Exactly. There's a Fireball, which is alright to draw, but he needs an Alexstrasza first. He's going with the... Ooh, this is so awkward though, because he's not gonna get any secret from that Mad Scientist now.
But you can't really blame him for that.
No.
Because there's already like 8 power weapon.
Yeah, but
looking at you, so...
As we said, he didn't have lethal last turn. So he could have been a bit greedy there, but
it would have worked out really well if he got greedy. But it's a scary thing to do.
Yeah.
Some top decks. Looks like an easy backstab here. He knows that there's not gonna be any secrets coming out.
Yeah. He might want to hold off with Emperor as well, because he has Frost Nova in his hand. He might even want to play straight away play the Archmage and Frost Nova here.
Oh yeah.
Because he used one sap already, so only Blade Flurry clears it. But it's pretty obvious that he has Blade Flurry by now. I think keeping that weapon intact.
Yeah.
So it might, yeah.
It's
Actually,
really obvious there's a flurry. He hasn't casted a single one yet, and the Kolento is really deep into his deck at this point.
So what is the play here?
What if you just fireball the Shredder and Blizzard? I mean, he's killed so many minions already.
Yeah, he has.
Is that a bit too much?
I think it's an okay play, but I think you need to freeze the board here because of that. Like you can't allow any minions to hit face. So
yeah, it would get that done if you fireball and Blizzard afterwards.
Yeah, but I think you want to force
the flurry.
Yeah, force the flurry right here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
And if it doesn't have it, then it's like a free win. But ooh,
wow,
low thumb.
Oh my goodness, he won't be able to cast the Blizzard because of the low tap effect.
Yeah,
that's
so
actually huge. Strong.
Actually, he needs to top deck an Alexstrasza here.
Oh yeah, or does he have one more Nova left? If he has one more Nova or Cone,
I think
there shouldn't be a Cone because he.
No way he's plays Cone. Yeah, I don't think there. I think there's another Frost Nova. No more Blizzard. This is the only Blizzard he has. So there's nothing he can do here against the Lothab. He's
he's worried about Alexstrasza.
Yeah, he's super worried about Alexstrasza. But wouldn't he have played Alexstrasza last turn instead? Maybe. No, maybe not.
Maybe not. I mean, we can see that Lothab would have worked out, but I can't really blame him for this because there could be that scary Alexstrasza coming.
Yeah. Whew. He has decent amount of damage right now.
Yes. It's not enough.
Emperor.
He's getting popped if he doesn't freeze face.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you make a call to Iceland's face here? It's pretty tough. But that's what he has to do to prevent the pop, because Kolento has the option to Blade Flurry first, then Eviscerate and attack with a weapon afterwards. That would be it. That would be 6. What about I'm trying to think through all the options. Emperor doesn't look that great here.
I mean, I would probably have Blizzard here.
Feels like he has to.
Yeah. But I would not have frozen his face, I believe.
No, it's such a tough call to make.
Yeah.
It seems unlikely that he could pop here, if he can.
He can't do it though and play Lothab. Oh wait, with the owl? No, with the oil.
Not even with the oil. No.
Not even with oil. No. So let's say that he does pop the ice block here, and his opponent has Alexstrasza. That will, on himself, that is. That will put him in a pretty bad spot, actually.
Yeah,
only having a 4-1 Shredder. No,
I think one way or another he has to be popping here.
Yeah.
And I think it should be the flurry of this and just weapon hit. But is it too weak? I mean, he's kind of getting wrecked by that.
Yeah, he's just playing on Alexstrasza here by not doing it.
Looks like that, yeah. Okay. Let's see if Firebat can draw it. Not yet.
No. Oof. Well, you ping the Shredder first of all.
Yeah.
And see what comes out. And then I think you play just Emperor and probably Doomsayer.
Doomsayer small?
Yeah. I mean, you don't play around Dr. Boom, rocking your ice block on your turn, or not rocking your ice block on your turn. You just want a clean board because you need to top deck Alexstrasza to win this game. So I would say that.
I kind of like that actually, yeah.
Wow, he fireballs 2-1.
Wow. Yeah, he thinks
insane.
that because Kolento couldn't pop last turn, he probably can't pop this turn either.
Yeah, but he can.
Yeah. But it's
It's not very efficient. It's not
no.
very efficient at all.
You could like fan Evis and Flurry if he wants to put him down to 1.
Yeah, so you're never gonna Lothar this turn, that's for sure.
No.
You're gonna go. So you can start by fan of knifing here because you have the mana to do that.
Is there any reason not to start with the fan of knives?
I don't think so.
No, me neither. I can't think of any right now. Just go for it. I mean, he still has enough mana to do the rest, whatever he wants to do.
Shredder is not a bad. No, but he can't play the Shredder now that he used the fan because he doesn't have enough mana to pop.
Oh, his thing is so slow.
He's not even, yeah. This plays around Alexstrasza a bit.
That's true.
Because he can kill the Alexstrasza next turn with a Blade Flurry, Eviscerate, and play Lothar as well if he wants to.
Yeah.
That Ice Block, super nice.
No, it's pretty good. He even gets discount now.
Yeah.
Firebat really needs to throw his Alexstrasza soon, or he has no hope.
Ooh, this is actually a very awkward turn for Kolento. Because he can't really finish off that last HP off the Blade Flurry.
Yeah, probably has to use his face to do that, or...
I mean, he will use an Eviscerate if he wants to kill the Emperor.
He doesn't even have a spell power for it. It's like he has to overkill it by a 3. He has to spend 8 damage on it, basically.
Yeah, and there will be no Lothar coming down here, I believe. Just a Shredder to play around Alexstrasza. He's been playing around Alexstrasza this whole game.
Almost as if now he was unable to do so. Like, so much stuff had to be spent there.
Yeah, but it's still looking very good for Kolento right now.
Yeah, it comes down to whether or not Firebat can draw the Alexstrasza right now. That's a no.
That's actually not a bad draw, though.
It's not that. It's not the worst. It gets him closer to it.
Actually, how many cards? Kolento doesn't have a lot of cards left.
There can't be many. No, I think both players are really low on cards at this point.
Yeah.
Another cycle.
Yeah, Firebat is just praying for one thing, and that's the fact that I think he's trying to play the value game here.
Yeah.
Just clearing all the minions with his removal and then beating him down with Alexstrasza.
Seems so, yeah.
But the thing is, if Alexstrasza is the very last card, then he can't win because the fatigue will kill him.
There's no way, yeah.
Time runs out on me.
Ice block Lothar. Oh, it looks pretty obvious.
Yeah, I like it.
I wouldn't be surprised if he... I mean, he can't Fireball. No. Just he has to get the side.
Yeah, Fireball doesn't save him for anything. The block is getting popped. He just needs as much draw as he can. Sprint off the top. It's not that good. It's all good. He has 2 cards left.
2 cards. Yeah, that's not when you want to throw sprint. Let's just say that.
I wonder though, how many cards does Firebat have left?
Did
he have actually
had
put in
5. Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no. He could only have made him draw 4 cards this turn.
Yeah.
At most.
Yeah, he could hit the. Yeah, but not with this hand he can't even make that.
No. So do you finally play the Lothar here? Let's say he Lothabs and he Alexstrasza himself.
He can hit for 9 and he has an Eviscerate in his hand.
Okay,
I think
he's thinking.
for it, yeah.
What burst does he have left in his deck?
Yeah.
Does he have a poison left? No, he did just both poisons.
I think you go for the load up here. If there is like any kind of burst left. I'm not sure if there is. I can't quite remember.
I don't think so. I don't think there's any burst left.
That card does not really help unless he has a. No, it's still not. Oh my god.
Okay, so
just one more draw for the
Alexstrasza. Let's go.
That is not it, and that's game for Kolento.
Yeah, this just wants to see if. Oh, it was actually the last card. No, the second last card. Yeah. Wow, that's so unlucky.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate.
I hate when that happens. Alexstrasza is such a key card in every matchup, almost.
It is. It really is.
Like the only matchup I can think of where you don't actually need the Alexstrasza is like Shaman, but
that's one of the rare ones.
Yeah, but every other you need it. I did it for defensive purposes or offensive purposes. So Kolento going up. Another win here. Wow, so this is... Yeah,
And
this is
Kolento
very
still has his
unfortunate.
revive left.
Yeah, he does.
So
And
any
I
of this-
think I'm pretty sure that we will see Green Patron Warrior getting revived.
Oh yeah, this is
That
interesting.
that is most likely his strongest deck.
I would think
Against-
so too, but this is interesting. The score is 2-1, but both players actually still have all 3 classes available. So Firebat chose to revive the deck that he won with, and Kolento still has the option to revive either the warrior or the rogue.
Yeah,
So Kolento needs to squeeze in a win with his hunter and one of those two, or twice with the hunter. That would also do it.
yeah. So do you think he will revive the deck now or play? Or I guess we're about to find out.
To be
He
honest, I
actually
have no idea.
revives the Green Patron,
Yep.
which I think is the correct play. He's keeping.
I think as well.
Wow. Okay, so he's keeping the Green Patron.
Whoa! Did he really keep it?
Yeah,
Oh wow! Well, that's
really
maybe
weird
it's a
again.
spectator bug. That sounds so weird to me.
Yeah.
Against the zoo, you need to do stuff earlier, and he didn't have a fire war just yet.
No, he actually kept it. But he has the coin, so I guess
Oh,
there's some.
that's
logic-
true. I mean,
I don't know.
It makes it a little bit better, but still, I find it really strange.
Yeah, Firebat in the meantime with a pretty good opening. Double flame him, not with the coin, but it's still pretty
It's not
powerful.
perfect, but it's good.
He has 2 good cards to follow up with. Actually 3 if he chooses the implosion instead.
Oh yeah. Looking good for Fire, but he's happy then not to see the Fire Warx there.
Yeah, this is really good from Firebat to start. Without a Fire War Axe, this is gonna be super hard for Kolento.
Those flame imps. Oh, no, he gets it. Just a little bit late.
Yeah, this is
Never lucky.
we're gonna see a death fight here for sure.
Yeah, I think, and swing at the imp gang boss and hope to
Yeah.
beat Whirlwind.
that would be the dream, for sure. Oh, he actually
I guess
goes.
he can do it next turn still, so it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, he can, but yeah, if he had a whirlwind, he would have gone for the imp gangplank boss for sure
Yeah.
there.
That's true, because now he could get a full clear by hitting the void there.
Sea giants. That's such a hard card to play versus Green Patron with all the whirlwind effects.
Well, it's such a rough hand from Kolento. The 3 weapons, double patrons, and card.
Yeah. So
Just
he's just trying to
minions
fish
on board now.
for actual cheap removal, like Inner Rage, Execute, Whirlwind, maybe even a Armor Smith or something. Like anything to keep him alive here till he can
Yeah.
get his combo. But it did get both of the pirates, which is really good, considering they are both free when you play the
Oh yeah.
Death Fight. So
Helps with
that's
the
something
tempo.
going for him.
Yeah, helps with the tempo a lot.
Yeah, so he can't really play the Sea Giant this turn, even if he hits that for 4. And you don't really want to play the Void Collar here
It's the only demon.
because the only demon in your hand. So
Yeah.
I would actually have gone for the Implosion anyway and just
I really like the implosion here.
And go
If there was a
face here.
whirlwind effect, it probably would have happened already.
ooh, hits for 2. That's not very good.
No, but he's still way ahead.
Yeah, he's certainly ahead here. And but that's
Not
higher.
miracle. It doesn't get much worse than that.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. What can he even do? I guess Death Spite and Shred.
yeah.
so-
I think actually you can actually play the Fire War Axe and Pirate and Armor Up.
Oh, that's true.
Because you don't need the Death Spite to kill off the Flaming. I don't think you want to go for the Void Caller here because it's such a risk.
I mean, I think
He's going
that
for it.
even
Hoping
though
that.
even though he could have done went with the Fire War Axe to get the armor up, I don't think that's a winning play. I like this a bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
It's risky. Yes, he might die. Yes, he did die. But it's the play to win. You gotta go with the Death Spite.
Yeah. And Firebat takes his second win. Very happy to beat Grim Patron there, I think, since it's just a strong deck.
Those flame imps added up to like 18 damage or something.
Yeah,
That's
for
crazy.
sure. And that wasn't
I-
even that was like even off curve playing those second flame imp. It
Yeah.
wasn't, but still it was super good.
It's really like the turn 1 flame imp when it goes on Azure, it can easily deal at least 12. The difference between playing a turn 1 flame imp and not playing anything or just playing a void collar, it's so huge.
Absolutely. Voice break.
Right.
So
Firebat
now
messed
that
up.
Firebat has won with his Warlock, he only has the Hunter remaining
Hunter and
and the
Mage.
Revive.
Yeah, the revives are used from both sides. So
Mhm.
Firebat has Hunter and no, wait, hold on. Yeah, Firebat.
Firebat can revive a deck.
He revived the Mage after the win, right? Because he won with the Mage. Then he revived, but
Then he lost.
He lost with it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not allowed to choose a different deck to revive, even though he lost.
Yeah.
So he has to keep with the Mage. So he has the Hunter and the Mage left.
Yeah, that's right.
Really good curve
Kolento
here.
has the Patrons and what was it? Not the Rogue, but what was the second deck that Kolento had?
Hunter.
Oh, he had a Hunter as well. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the Face Hunter. That's right.
exactly. So really good play here by Firebat, coining out that Creeper before the Scientist to play around the War Axe. Because if he wanted to War Axe on turn 3 now, then he would play very inefficiently with the mana. So I like that play from him.
Yeah. Again, Kolento going for the turn 3 Warzone Commander. That's not a play that everyone makes.
No, not at all. This is not an aggro hunter. I can understand if you do it against aggro hunter, but against mid-range hunter, I don't really like it. But he didn't really have another choice there.
That's true. Like he had no other play. I'm sure
Yeah.
he would have played a Frothing over it if he had one.
Yeah, for sure.
Death Spite has to be.
Yeah, I think so.
He can even play the Corsair afterwards if he wants to.
Yeah, do you go face or do you kill off the Scientist here?
I think you kill off the Scientist. Or the Creeper. I don't know if I like face that much. Because there might be something else coming next and that you have to clear, and he doesn't have a Whirlwind effect just yet. So the double
Yeah.
Whirlwind effect won't be enough to clear anything.
Hunter's Mark. Is that doing anything here? I mean, I guess if you want, you could kill off the Armorsmith right now.
Oh yeah, he could.
It's not bad. Because
Not bad at all.
Because it leaves your Creeper at 1 HP as well, so...
Yeah.
Unless
Kinda light.
warrior has an inner rage, then it's not gonna get procced. The Death Rattle, that is. But he does have an inner rage.
He does have it, yeah. He's
So-
going to go for it. I really like that, 'cause dealing with the Armorsmith early. We've seen it so many times when Armorsmiths are just left alone, they end up going completely crazy.
Yeah, for sure. There's like unstable ghouls, and then there's like something else, and
Yeah, and Battle Rage, it's a damage stuff.
Yeah.
It's just, like, so many ways to get use out of it.
yeah, this play was quite straightforward. And him getting an Armorsmith there, not getting any armor though, because the minion is spawned after the
Yeah.
Death Rattle effect of the weapon, because of the order they were played in.
Alright,
This-
mana efficiency.
Yeah. Animal Companion, hoping it's Huffer because it's a freezing trap.
Yeah.
Not the
the
hit we wanted
worst
to
juggle.
see.
Yeah, he wanted not the minion that he wanted, and also not the
Ooh, yeah,
juggle that he wanted, because that enables the
Battle Rage.
Battle Rage
Which
now.
he top deck, but it's still anyone's game at this point,
It is.
for sure.
Firebat doesn't really have all, even though he's slightly ahead right now. He doesn't really have much to lean back on. Like there's only those.
Yeah, he needs to top deck a high main here.
Yeah, for sure. Web Spinner Pass on turn 6 doesn't feel very.
Oh my god, and he actually does it. Clown Fiesta at its finest. Let's go, guys. So this is actually just took a complete change. Like Firebat is so favored right now.
420 degrees right there. With
Because he doesn't have the execute, which he really would have loved there. Because then he could have actually like somewhat cleared the whole board with that unstable ghoul as well as a whirlwind effect for next turn.
That is so rough. Do you put your faith in the ghoul here and like just clear all the rest and leave the
Yeah, I guess you do. I think you kill off the knife juggler, so he has to attack into your ghoul with his high main. But we know that he has unleash the hounds in his hand, so
Oh yeah.
That's not gonna work out too well for him.
I mean, it's... Oh,
wow, that is so good.
that's really good. He can
It's
unleash
ridiculous.
and then, like Houndmaster.
I don't think you Houndmaster the dog though. I think you...
Okay.
Because you know he doesn't have an execute, right?
Oh yeah,
Because
it would have
he has-
happened. Like he would
Yeah,
have played
he had
next.
1 mana left there for an execute if he wanted to. He doesn't have the execute, so he's just gonna go ahead and taunt up the high main here.
That's true.
Protect
I
him.
really like that. Yeah. The execute, the guaranteed, he would have casted it if he had it.
Yeah, for sure.
So just even though it's a lot of eggs in one basket, the circumstances kind of allow it.
Yeah.
He is going to use the Handmaster on a doggy.
Okay, so I guess he wants to kill off the armor smith here.
Yeah, not too bad.
No.
I mean, it's pretty annoying. It's good to get rid of it.
A whirlwind here is not that great because the
No.
Taskmaster is at 1 HP, so I can understand this decision from Firebat.
6 mana, no mission vendor. Feels bad, man.
Would you have done that play? I think I
Probably
would have
not. I think I would
gone
have just
for
went
the
all of Orson Commander and
exactly loot
like
hoarder,
and trade the loot hoarder for the.
Houndmaster.
Isn't he like dead on the board right now? Not quite. He can still use the inner
Yeah.
trade. Well, the kill command would do it.
Kill
Yeah,
command
it
would
could
do
be
it.
exactly enough.
Dr. Boom off the top.
Wow.
Perfect
It's not a
mana
kill
curve.
command, but sure,
That is
he'll take it.
insane.
Yeah, better than second web spinner.
And he knows that there is no way he can die here because Emperor has not been played. There are 3 cards in the hand. There's no combo here, even with Floating Whirlwind that would kill him, right? I believe it's not enough with just 1 Floating.
We're trying to figure out if there's any way at all from loot hoarder's draw, but I don't think so.
A Whirlwind into... Oh, there's no way.
No, he can't draw any more cards, so that's it.
Yeah. This is over. So Kolento going down. Firebat with 3 wins. Only having his Freeze Mage remaining.
I think we're gonna see the Warrior Freeze Mage again here. First. But
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter which order Firebat picks at this point, because he knows that he's gonna have to beat the...
No, you mean Kolento.
I mean
Firebat,
Kolento, yeah, because Kolento knows that he has to beat the Freeze Mage with both of his decks.
Yeah, I think he's probably gonna start with the Warrior though, to save face a bit.
Could be. Seems like a better pick.
Yeah, and he still hasn't seen a heal bot, right? From
No.
so he might want to get more information.
Yeah, possibly, but it's looking kind of rough for.
Because if you're a hunter player, like playing as healbot and not playing as healbot is it's a different
It's a
play
really big
style.
deal.
Yeah. He's gonna go with the hunter though first because
It is the face hunter. That's a rough matchup. Let's hope for his sake that he draws well. He has to draw well.
I like Acolyte Keep actually against Hunter, but he decided to mulligan away. He gets double Ice Barrier.
Did he throw away a Leper Gnome?
Yeah, he actually did.
Oh. Yeah, he knows that he needs something more sustainable.
Yeah.
That was just a
his
ping though.
is, yeah, but I still never would have done that.
It's pretty
But again,
interesting.
a Leper Gnome. It's risky.
And there it is again.
Yeah, but I don't think... I think you... Wow. It's a bit painful, you know, playing this
Yes.
on
He
2
knows only
mana.
one of those targets can get pinged down, so in a sense it makes...
Though I like playing the Glaive Suka because that forces another ping on the Mad Scientist, which is very inefficient on turn 3. Because otherwise you could have played an Acolyte.
From my experience, as the mage here, you don't actually have to be mana efficient. Just ping as much as you can. Like the hunter will run out of stuff. That's good call, pinging the Leper Gnome.
If I had a 2-drop there, I would probably have played Ice Barrier and then pinged a 2-drop on turn 4.
Okay.
So that's usually how I play it. But getting Misha, oof, that's not the one you want really.
No, Hover is the best, but it's still better than Leo. Okay, Scientist ping. Easy.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if you didn't top deck that Scientist. Would you have pinged that, or would you have played something?
I would have probably still pinged it, yeah.
Yeah, that's just. I think that's very painful. That's why I like to play the Ice Barrier on turn 3, then ping on turn 4 with something. But what I think we're gonna see a Glaive Suka
And Juggler.
Juggler, yeah. You might even consider the silence here, but the silence would actually be pretty good for Firebat considering he already has 2 secrets in his hand. But Kolento can't know that.
Yeah, there's no way from Kolento's point of view, this might look like it's 8 damage by silencing the.
Yeah, exactly.
Preventing that that potential barrier, yeah. Because the hunter doesn't care as much about the ice blocks. I mean, yeah, sure, they are annoying too, but the barrier is the one that you really don't want to see because of the way that the deck doesn't have enough damage to blow through all that.
Yeah, so he's actually pretty happy seeing that. Ooh, do you agree with attacking the Mad Scientist there?
It's a close call, I don't know.
What could he have punished him with if he didn't do that? I'm not quite sure.
I don't know.
Firebat is probably very happy to see that attack, because he couldn't have done anything with his silenced Mad Scientist.
That's true. The more I think about it. Juggler Sergeant Hero?
Yeah,
or?
Absolutely. Curves out perfectly, yeah, and gives you a dagger as well.
Yep. At this point, he's already so low on cards that it's quite important to hero power everything.
It's 9 damage. 10 damage.
10 damage with the juggle, right?
Yeah.
No, it's 12 with the hero power.
No, you don't attack with the bow, I think.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, you do. You need to attack with bow before.
Yeah. What do you think about this over the other one? I guess he's playing around a little bit of AoE. But now he needs to find another charger for the abusive too.
Yeah, it's kind of risky, but he does have 3 chargers remaining, right?
That's true. There's a lot of them remaining still.
So Blizzard.
Yep.
No-brainer play.
Playing the juggler last turn, it would have just gotten blizzarded away. But there's some say, oh my goodness, that's not a good card to draw.
No, he's able to curve out though, but he's not gonna play this. He's gonna play around Flame Strike, I believe here, which is fine.
Yep, not attacking with the weapon.
So this is a bit awkward here for Firebat. He's just gonna go ahead and Flame Strike a 5/2 minion.
I want to keep the cheap freeze.
Yeah. Ooh, that's actually pretty useful, but still, that abusive is gonna be a dead card now.
It's so difficult to use.
Yeah.
He needs to find the last wolf.
That's also one of the reasons you want to use the abusive as early as possible, because if you draw into that quick shot before you draw into a second charger, and you don't get...
Yeah. If he played it the other way around, using the abusive over the Wolf Rider on early turn, he would have gotten that 2 damage in, and the Wolf Rider would have still been good here.
Absolutely. So, Cone of Cold here, for sure. You need, there's no other play than playing that Ice Barrier right now, because if you wait one more turn, he's never gonna attack you. Yeah, he's just gonna hero power down and quick shot kill command through the Ice Barrier, never proccing it.
So it almost feels too late already. Well, it's not, because only quick shot. No, quick shot. Even the kill command would require a beast.
That was a really good play. I would have done the exact same thing there, killing off that knife juggler, because those jugglers could actually make the decision whether or not to attack. I think you play the Wolf Rider here. You quick shot his face, and then you see whether or not you want to attack with the Wolf Rider, depending on what you play.
Yeah. I don't. It's not obvious. You play the Wolf Rider, but do you attack with it? It's not clear.
It depends on what you draw. If you draw
abusive or something,
like Shredder, I think you need to attack. If you draw into a kill command or another quick shot, then you don't attack.
Probably not. Yeah.
So let's see here. He gets the Haunted Creeper. So he decides to attack. But I don't think he would play the Haunted Creeper here before hero power. There's no way.
No.
Against Freeze Mage.
Such a low threat minion. Firebat, even though it's looking kind of nice for him, I think he doesn't have any heals left.
Yeah, this is actually quite scary. You need to Arc and Intellect here, I think. Oh, he's playing the Mad Scientist first. Why would you do that?
Makes sense. Maybe he's not using.
I mean, you're not gonna play an Emperor here. You're not gonna play Antonidas. So you wanna use you're gonna play either Acolyte or the Arcane Intellect.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay, so he decides to ping that.
All right. Is there a draw that would win Kolento right now?
I would have probably played the Arcane Intellect first. Because it's a bit faster than the Acolyte.
It is
The
faster.
Acolyte can get silenced by a second owl.
But I like it kind of because now he has more time because he can still find the stuff that he needs from the Arcane Intellect next turn. But the silence is a good point because there is double owl in Kolento.
And also it plays a bit around Unleash more. I don't know if there's any combination with Unleash that would have killed him here. I mean, Kill Command obviously, but Kill Command would have killed him whether or not he played the Acolyte.
That is true.
Wow. It puts him down to 3, which is quite awkward because 2 is really what you want to put him down to, so you can hero power next turn, but he couldn't get that extra damage. So now it's gonna be at least 2
blooming
turns.
also.
Ooh, that's right.
So this is quite scary. Let's see what he can draw.
There's a snake trap.
He can trade the scientists here, which gives him the last ice block.
Yep.
Oh no!
Wow!
That is the one card he did not want to.
That was the wrong order. I was just about to say that. Like, don't you want to trade the scientist first? So
yes.
You don't draw that ice block.
Yes, you want to trade the scientist first.
But it's not too bad considering he still has another ice block in the deck, so he will still get it equipped.
Oh yeah, that is true. But,
so you don't want like you really wanted then like Alexstrasza instead of that second ice block.
Yeah, but I mean there was no upside really to that. As far as I can see, like not trading first.
Yeah, I don't like it, but he's gonna go ahead and trade now.
Get it, yeah. So now he's doing it right. Okay, getting that secret first, 10 Arcane Intellect, because that would have been a disaster.
Yeah, for sure. So Alexstrasza is MVP right now. After seeing this many games with Freeze Mage, I can safely say that he's not running Healbot because, or actually we have seen all the cards in the Freeze Mage, but Kolento hasn't. But
double loot hoarder. There's no way there's a Healbot in there after this many games, and they're running that cone, running double loot hoarders.
Yeah, you need to kill Alexstrasza here, right? No, I mean the Antonidas.
Do you? I guess.
I mean, you can still proc the ice block because it's not an ice barrier.
You won't have the kill command afterwards though, so after the Alexstrasza it's really hard to climb back. Because in theory, like, if he chose to keep the kill command here, and the Alexstrasza happened next turn, he could top deck something that would maybe give him a lethal anyway. But I mean, I think you gotta kill it.
I feel like if you get frozen and then ice block again, then an Alexstrasza, like it's...
Yeah, but if he uses the kill command here to trade off with that, and an Alexstrasza happens, there's absolutely no way he can win anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he has 2 damage from the trap, right?
Yep. So he can't attack. Like Firebat can't attack here.
Yeah.
He did choose to save the kill command. So playing a little bit around the Alex.
Yeah. He has still a few more turns to get it because of the ice block. And playing double loot hoarder here will actually give him a lot of draws. So I believe that's what we're going to see here.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs the Alexstrasza to win this game. There's no other way.
Again, this happening. Firebat's just never drawing. Getting some flashbacks from...
Actually, wait. He can set up for lethal, I think.
With the Camco?
If he fireballs here, goes face, that's 11 damage, puts him down to 17.
He can't go face. Remember the explosive trap.
Oh, it's an explosive trap, right. It's... doesn't show on the screen.
I almost feel like he's not getting the draws. Is he? Okay, loot hoarders.
Yeah, I mean, he needs the draws right now. And just kill off
one of the snakes.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, because now with the Alexstrasza, he can trade everything that he has on the board.
Ooh, yeah.
And then the Alexstrasza will heal him up to 15 with an empty board in front of him. He should be in alright shape.
And here you trade everything into Antonidas here to deny him card draw because he cannot attack with
that is so
loot
good.
now.
That's so smart.
This is the sickest play.
That's a sick play. Yeah. He needs to ping one of those things. That was so heads up. I mean,
there's no way he can win now.
No, actually no.
Because there's no way he can win now. He needed to Frost Nova there instead of ping. He pinged a snake or a 1/1 instead of Frost Novaing. If he would have Frost Nova, he could have traded everything and gotten 3 card draws.
Wow.
So that was a huge mistake actually, thinking back. It took me like, I had to wait a time to see it myself.
I didn't see it straight away either. Like, I would be lying if I said that I saw that how that would unfold.
And let's see if he would have drawn it here. He gets 3 card draws.
No. Okay, so he doesn't need to feel as bad now.
Yeah, he doesn't need to feel as bad.
Maybe still a little bit outplayed by Kolento there.
Yeah. I mean, it was way easier to see it from Kolento's point of view, trading into that, than seeing it from Firebat's preemptively.
Oh, so yeah, like, from Kolento's point of view, I guess it was kind of obvious when he was looking at the situation. But from Firebat's, like, I don't think he saw those trades coming for that. Because Firebat did have the option to use the Nova there.
Yeah, instead of pinging, because he ended the turn with 1 mana after pinging, so...
So he would have made sure that to draw those 3 extra cards for the Alexstrasza.
So now, the matchup that we started with shall also be the one we end with.
Yep.
The Green Patron versus Freeze Mage. Firebat is not favored to win here, but
no.
If he gets a good Emperor with Antonidas and a couple of freezes, he can win this matchup.
It's doable. It can happen. It has happened before. It can happen. This is the very last game of this entire tournament.
So close.
Yeah, I was hoping for us to see all 7 games, and that's what happened. Pretty awesome.
Oh, they're playing really fast here, just dropping minions left and right.
But to be honest, like, the plays have been straightforward too, so no surprise really.
So he actually decides to attack into the Acolyte and ping it off. Probably to play around potential Battle Rage later on.
Yeah, every match.
If he has the Death Spite here, which he has.
Yep.
So he knows that Acolyte is gonna get card two draws for sure, so he might as well give it to himself.
Yeah, pretty good, I think. Ugh. Flame Strike was not what he was looking for right now. What he needs is the Emperor and Alexstrasza.
Oh wow! What? No way. There's no way you use a Frostbolt there without removing armor.
Yeah, it seems really early for that.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of wants to decline like the Whirlwind effect on patrons or whatever coming out, like Armorsmith Acolytes. But I don't see him Frostbolting the face here. Just, I mean, if you do that, you Icelands, you don't Frostbolt. Yeah, he's just gonna equip the Secret here, guaranteeing him the ice block. No, actually not guaranteeing him, because he will attack face here most likely, proccing the ice barrier before giving the scientist.
So he has a chance to pull the second ice barrier still.
Yeah.
Do you just unload your hand here, like Acolyte, Armorsmith, and maybe even...
You know he still has coin, but what can he do with a coin on turn 5? Blizzard is not good versus Green Patrons without the spell power, which he can't afford. So I think this is really good here.
Alright, everyone get in here. In this matchup, I don't really think that you have to use those for any kind of big turn like you do in other matchups.
I like... The important part here is that Kolento saves the Armorsmith here. He's waiting for double Armorsmith so he can gain that super armor boost by whirlwinding a full board.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Which is the key in this matchup. A lot of players, when I win against the Dank Memes, they just throw it out, you know. They just throw it out on turn 2 or whatever. And that's not the way you should play it. Kolento's playing it perfectly here. And it's going to be really hard for Firebat here unless he draws that Emperor with Antonidas or Alexstrasza.
Yeah. Wow, you make a lot of things happen here. You'd like even Warzone Commander split the 3-3 and then Whirlwind to have 5 patrons. I guess you don't want to do that. You want to do the armor smith wallet.
Yeah.
Like you said, the armor smith likes like yeah. He's going for the Warzone commander. Let's see. So it's probably gonna be the armor smith.
Wait, can he overdraw him here? He can overdraw him here actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he's gonna do with the armor smith. Yeah.
Yep. I'm sure he will.
So this is a crucial moment in this game. If he discards Emperor, Alexstrasza, or Antonidas, he just loses this game straight up. So let's see the moment of truth here.
Oh yeah. What is the discarded card?
And he picks up Antonidas right before.
Phew, that was a close one.
But
there's still one more.
Emperor or Alexstrasza, and this is gonna be so hard for him to win. Let's see. A Frostbolt,
That's
okay.
not too bad.
That's not too bad at all.
He get a full clear here and looking at Kolento's hand. That's not all that much.
I don't think you flame strike here actually.
You don't? Just Nova?
I think you actually kill off the armor smith with a Frostbolt before, so he doesn't get this armor boost, and then Nova, and then flame strike the next turn when he doesn't have an armor smith. Because now he's getting 7 armor here.
It's true.
Instead of 1 armor.
But it's pretty scary because Kolento could potentially have a battle rage, and then that would have been a lot.
Yeah, that's true. But don't you think he would have used that the previous turn instead of making him overdraw 1 card? He could have used the battle rage.
That's true. That's a good point.
That's probably my way of thinking in his position.
Yeah, most likely he would have done it there.
Yeah. So still the pressure is up for Kolento.
Mm-hmm. Firebat with more gas right now, but Kolento with 45 HP.
Yeah, and the thing is, Frostbolt would have been quite nice to use on that to stall, but he can't use that second Frostbolt. He has to use the Fireball because he can't use his Ice Lances if he uses his last Frostbolt. So Fireballing there is correct play for sure. And Kolento is running out of cards, but he does have Acolyte or Whirlwind right now.
Yep.
Which I believe we will see here.
He has to go. It's the only play.
Yeah.
This is so huge now. If Firebat can pick up the Emperor.
Yeah. You just go face here, no space. Most likely equip the War Axe. No, you don't need to, right? Or is there any?
I don't think you need to equip it, but I would go face. I think because there's any reason.
No, I would go face for sure here.
Yeah, with another fireworks, like why not?
He's equipping the second Fire War Axe. I'm not sure what he's playing around top decking, but it's still nice to be mana efficiently. There's no Harrison Jones, there's no Ooze, so why not? Arcane Lake, pretty good top deck here.
This is looking a bit weird now. Like, what do you do now? Like you were talking about how bad the Frostbolt is here.
I think you Frost Nova here. Just because his Blood Mage is good here. It saves you 3 health if he attacks it with the War Axe. If he doesn't attack it, then he can actually get Blizzard for 3 damage if he decides to play some kind of patron. So, but he just pings the face there. Battle Rage, a great pickup.
He can get 2 cards for using inner.
Yeah. That's what he's gonna go for here. Kolento is card star, but he's had a very good health pool here.
That is true.
He's very desperate though for execute here, because if he puts down Antonidas Frostnova next turn, on turn 10, then he has no answer for it. I mean, he could Groom it and attack it with face now that he picked up the Groomer actually, but it's super scary. Here's the Blizzard I'm talking about.
Yeah, with the spell power, that's really good for him to save the Blood Mage. Otherwise, he couldn't have done that. He would only have to.
Well, there's an execute. That's nice. Now we can actually deal with an Antonidas.
Alright, getting popped here. No need for even an enrage effect.
Nope.
He kinda has to.
What is he thinking about here?
I'm not sure. Like whether to maybe drop the Corsair or the Loot Hunter.
I think actually if he goes face here with the Gromage and the weapon, then if he plays Alexstrasza next turn and Icelands is the Grimash, he doesn't have any answer for it. So that's what he's considering now, I think. I think he can't really go face if he thinks that his opponent has that. So he's gonna go ahead and
doesn't have to execute, and he gets an extra card from the loot holder. So I guess he's finding some kind of way to deal 1 damage to the Alex to be able to deal with it at that point.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, with the loot holder there, he can actually execute. He can't really. Whoa! He's gonna go ahead and kill that now.
Yeah, I think it's like Frostbolt Icelands.
It's not bad because of the spell power.
Yeah, it helps. And then getting the ice block up. He has to be a little bit afraid of weapons. Or did he play all the weapons? He did play at least 1 Death Spite and 2 Fire War Axes.
Yeah, I think he has 1 more Death Spite. I'm not completely sure, but I think so.
I think there's another Death Spite somewhere in there.
So this is actually quite interesting. You can actually go for Antonidas here if you want to, an Ice Block and trade into the Loot Hoarder. Hoping that your opponent doesn't have an Execute. Then...
I think at this point, because Kolento has already spent so much stuff that you just keep clearing and go for the fatigue game. With Kolento at 50 HP.
Yeah, so what does he have left there actually? He has 1 more War Song. He has 1 more Death Spite, and that's it? That's it, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Banner Rage.
Oh my god, what a
painful.
God. Well, that's not very good right now.
No, not in the slightest. This might actually be Firebat's game.
It might be, yeah. Unless...
It will all depend on if he can draw his War Song or Death Spite before he can draw his Alexstrasza.
Yeah, it's like a race to those cards.
Yeah, Firebat has 9 more cards. 2 card draws on the board though, so it's quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. Should you go for the Acolyte or the...
You go with that first because you can actually
find the Alex. And there it is. He got it. He got it. There it is.
But I'm not sure if this is the Alexstrasza turn.
Probably not. I don't think. I mean, he could, but it doesn't have to be. I guess it would keep him safe from getting popped.
Yeah.
But there's not that many things.
No, there's only 2 cards that pops the ice block now.
Yeah. And those would have been played last turn if he had them.
Ooh, he's playing it defensively.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's relying fully on getting that Emperor for Archmage.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he can do some fireball shenanigans. There's an execute. Oh, he didn't Battle Rage before? No. I would have probably Battle Rage before there.
How many cards does he have? Is he already worried about this, like fatigue?
That's interesting. I think he has... Wait, he has more cards left than Firebat, I think. Don't you?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Kolento hasn't been drawing all that much.
Yeah, so... I think that you go for the Cone of Cold here.
Mm-hmm.
For 2 damage. You ping. And then you play... Scientist, I guess. You don't want to play the Acolyte really because you don't have that many cards left. You don't want to go into fatigue.
Alright.
You don't want to do anything that can proc your... Wow, so he...
There he goes. There's no way to remove it right now.
No.
That's not gonna do it. Starting with the inner edge draw, or...
That's painful.
But even then, like, what can he... Even if he picks the execute from that inner edge spell rage, he doesn't have a way to damage the Antonidas. Now that is rough.
That is so rough. What can he actually do here? I don't see any good play for Kolento here.
It's like nothing. Hero power pass. I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
There's no play.
Yeah. And Firebat is so happy to see that. Yeah. Now he knows that he's at great chance of winning this game.
Against all odds.
As long as he doesn't take any damage on his Antonidas, he should have this game in the bag.
Yep. I mean, what kind of miracle draw does Kolento need? I don't even think that's that many cards he can draw. That would be so amazing.
I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't think there's anything he can draw at this
No.
point.
He needs like a 2-card combination of some sort.
Yeah.
He can only Battle Rage for one still. Like Warzone Commander.
What would that do? Let's see.
Some kind of 6 chain, because now he can draw 2
Okay.
cards at least.
Yeah.
So he can narrate the Warsong if he wants to.
No. I mean, yeah, of course. But I think he needs to kill off the Antonidas somehow. Can he do that? No, I don't think he can.
With a draw, he might be able to.
To get an execute?
Yeah, he can draw 1 card. He can play the Warzone Commander, then innerate the Frothing, Battle Rage, draw the 1 execute in the deck. I think that might win the game if he gets it. But it's only 1 draw, and next turn it might be too late to draw it already. He needs to get it right now.
Maybe he's going for a ghoul.
I guess Whirlwind will also do it. There might be... Oh, but that's not one of those cards. Oh, yeah, Ghoul would have also done it.
Yeah.
Enough to remove that. Like, that Antonidas just has to go, but he can't remove it.
What do you do here?
I don't know, man.
What do you attack?
I have no idea. I guess the Antonidas. But then you get like last Death Spite or something.
Yeah, it's like hoping to top deck to execute or Death Bite here next turn, but
yeah,
he's gonna have too many fireballs already.
Yeah, there's so many. Wow.
Yeah, you just go face with 2 fireballs and sack your Mad Scientist and ping the...
Yeah, I think so.
Spell power is actually more useful there. Oh.
Even had that 1 barrier still remaining. Okay. Down to 21.
Yeah, so he has actually... how much is damage?
Oh, that's the
28 damage in his hand. Yeah, that's the ghoul.
Death. And that does it. Firebat wins this 4-3 over Kolento.
Wow.
What a game. Like we were talking about it, it's not impossible for the freeze mates to beat patrons.
Absolutely not. You just need that, as I said, that Antonidas to be untouched for at least 1 round, you know, after you play it.
And that's how it went. Yeah.
And yeah, that's exactly how, even further beyond, boys.
Do you think Kolento maybe overextended a little bit with his patrons and all, like without doing the battle rage?
I think he might have done that. Yeah. It's hard to say. I mean, it was certainly a calculated risk from Kolento's side, but I think that it could actually have been the better play. But he was just pretty unlucky at the answers that Firebat had. But really, really good series overall, though. Finishing 4-3. Amazing. High-level play from both players, especially from that Hunter game we saw there. That was some sick plays.
It was training with those Antonidas with all the 1-1s just to deny the draws.
Yeah.
Some good stuff there. Congratulations to Firebat for the win.
Yeah, this was quite a big tournament. Lot of good players. Live coach, Strive Crow. Like there's so many good players here. Orange Dice, like Hamas.
Good
really
from Lost as well.
And good job to Kolento as well, coming 2nd place. I mean, especially finishing with such a close series there at the end. Pretty amazing.
Firebat taking home $4,000 and Kolento $2,000, not too bad. I mean,
yeah,
it's pretty good. Just playing some children's card games and doing well at it, so not too bad.
Absolutely, a lot of vodka for him for those monies. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been a great event overall, in my opinion. I watched some of it myself when I had time. What do you think, Savage?
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, this was like the dream finals for me, at least.
Yeah,
couldn't hope for much better. And even yesterday, all of the matches were great. The matches that I saw before, I didn't see all of them, but the ones that I saw, it was really cool. And having them a good mix of both qualified and open qualified players, it's pretty sweet. So thanks to StarLadder for running such an amazing tournament.
Absolutely. I hope to see more of it in the future.